Good morning or evening. I decided to read some audiobook in English. I know I have a French accent and actually a really strong one, but still I wanted to try it out, and some people told me that French accent was quite alright, but not sure if it will do anything, but still I wanted to try, so here I am reading for you the Prince of Thorns. If it's no good, I stop. But for now, let's go with chapter 1. Okay, so I have all the credits. I give all the credits to the authors, by the way. I do not own anything. Chapter 1. Ravens, always the ravens. They settled on the gables of the church, even before the injured became the dead, even before Reich had finished taking fingers from hands and rings from fingers. I leaned back against the gallows post and nodded to the birds, a dozen of them in a black line, wise-eyed and watching. The town square ran red. Blood in the gutters, blood on the flagstones, blood in the fountain. The corpses posed as corpses do, some comical, reaching for the sky with missing fingers, some peaceful, coiled about their wands. Flies rose above the wounded as they struggled. This way and that, some blind, some sly, all betrayed by their bathing and rage. Water! Water! It's always water with dying. Strange, it's killing that gives me a thirst. And that was Maberton. 200 dead farmers lying with their scythe and axes. You know, I warned them that we do this for a living. I said it to their leader, Bovid Thor. I gave them that chance. I always do. But no, they wanted blood and slaughter, and they got it. War, my friends, is a thing of beauty. Those that say otherwise are losing. If I'd bothered to go over to old Bovid, propped up against the fountain with his guts in his lap, it'd probably take country review. But look where disagreeing got him. Shit poor for maggots. Reich discarded a handful of fingers over Bovid's open belly. He came to me, holding out his takings, as if it was my fault. Look, 1 gold ring, 1! A whole village and 1 fucking gold ring. I'd like to set the bastard up and knock him down again. Fucking bog farmers. He will too. He was an evil bastard, and greedy with it. I held his eyes. Settle down, brother Reich. There's more than 1 kind of gold in Maberton. I gave him my warning look. His cursing stole magic from the scene. Besides, I had to be stern with him. Reich was always on the edge after a battle, wanting more. I gave him a look that told him I had more. More than he could handle. He grumbled, stowed his bloody ring, and thrust his knife back in his belt. Mackin came up then and flung an arm about each of us, clapping gauntlet to shoulder plate. If Mackin had a skill, then smoothing things over was it. Brother Jorg is right, little Riggy. There's treasure plenty to be found. he was one to call Reich Little Ricky, on account of him being a head taller than any of us and twice as wide. Mackin always told jokes. He tells them to those as he killed, if they give him time. Liked to see them go out with a smile. What treasure? Reich wanted to know, still surely. When you get farmers, what else do you always get, little Ricky? Mackin raised his eyebrow all subjective. Reich lifted his visor, treating us to his ugly face. Well, brutal, more than ugly. I think the scars improved him. Cows? Mackin pursed his lips. I never liked his lips. They're thick and fleshy, but I forgive him that, for his joking and his deathly work with that flay of his. Well, you can have the cows, little Riggy. Me, I'm going to find a farmer's daughter, or 3, before the other use them all up. They went off then, Reich doing the laugh of his, as if he was trying to cough a fishbone at. I watched them force the door to Bovet's place, opposite to the church. A fine house, high-roofed with wooden slate and a little flower garden in front. Bovet followed them with his eyes, but he couldn't turn his head. I looked at the ravens. I watched Jemt and his half-wit brother, Michael, taking heads. Michael with the cart and Jemt with the axe. A thing of beauty, I tell you. At least to look at. I agree war smells bad, but we torched the place soon enough and the stink would all turn to wood smoke. Gold rings? I needed no more payment. Boy! Bovet called out, his voice all hollow-like and weak. I went to stand before him, leaning on my sword, tired of my arms and legs all of a sudden. Best speak your pith quickly, farmer. Brother Jem's coming with his axe. Shop, shop. He didn't seem too worried. It's hard to worry a man so close to the warm fist. Still, it irked me that he led me so lightly and called me boy. Do you have daughters, farmer? Hiding in the cellar, maybe? Old Drake will sniff them at. Bovet looked up, sharp at that, pained and sharp. How old are you, boy? Again, the boy, old enough to slate you open like a fat purse. I said, getting angry now. I don't like to get angry. It makes me angry. I don't think he cocked even that. I don't think he even knew it was me that opened him up not half an hour before. 15 summers, no more, couldn't be more. His words came slow, from blue lips in a white face. I would bite you, I would have told him, but he'd gone past hearing. The court creaked up behind me, and Jemt came along with his axe dripping. Take his head, I told them. Leave his fat belly for the ravens. 15. I'd hardly be 15 in roosting villages. By the time 15 came around, I'd be king. Some people are born to rub the wrong way. Brother Jemt was born to rub the world the wrong way.